Let's talk about the revamp on my poor man's eBay reset method again. Today I've got some details of what I will be doing and how I will be doing it and why I'll be doing it. So let's crack it open. And welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid carer for an elderly and disabled person who lives abroad, and this is what takes the bulk of my time. Today I would like to give you some details about new poor man's method of eBay reset or revamp of this method. As I've mentioned, I think a week before, today I'm gonna give you some details. What exactly I will be doing and why I'll be doing this, and it's basically a follow-up from the previous video. I will put the link into the description box. If you haven't watched that video, go and have a look. But before we start, if you're interested in this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so yet. So guys, first of all, after that eBay get-on last summer, when we had a search algorithm change, I think the most important change that we had was the change regarding initial boost that listing gets after ending and selling similarity. Back in the days it was solid 10-14 days. Now after the changes it's more like 48 hours. I think all those similarity vectors and stuff, it's all important, but this change in end and sell similar is the most significant change in terms of practicality, because most of us were using end and sell similar as the most important tool in our toolbox to get rid of our items. And it's been working great. When there was no sales, all you needed to do was go and end and sell similar some of your listings, and suddenly sales were popping back in. Not the case anymore, unless you can end and sell similar significant amount of items every 48 hours, or even more often if you can. To do so, obviously you need to have a massive allocation of free listings, which comes with your shop subscription. Not a problem in US, but a massive problem in UK, where, let's face it, we are being scammed here by eBay. We are getting like 7 times less for twice as much money. So yeah, that's the way it is. So to quickly recap the previous video, I've decided to combine both of my shops, doubling the size of my main shop to 3,000 items. I was running 1,500 items shop for years. I mean for years, for a decade. I will use the money that I used to pay for the second shop subscription. I will use that money to cover the insertion fees that I'm going to incur now, because I will have more items in my main shop. What I want to achieve by doing that is an ability to end and sell similar 200 items every 24 hours. So in my shop, for what I sell and for the market that I sell on, I find that 200 items being a kind of a minimum quantity, to move that needle a bit on that partial reset that I'm trying to simulate here by doing so. And that is why I want to have 3,000 items in my shop, and there is no other way of getting them at the moment other than by combining both shops into one. So 200 end and sell similar listings will go live on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I'm testing now in September, I'm testing different setup. I'm testing Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, but I think Monday, Wednesday, Friday will do better. And I will top up that with 150 auctions going live on Saturday. All new listings that I will ever get, new items that I will ever get that are being introduced to eBay for the first time, they will go as a 7-day auction before going to buy it now. So I will use the small sizes from the second shop as an inventory of last resort. If I can put live something else, small sizes will wait. Only when I have nothing else, those small sizes will go, because obviously those small sizes they are not selling as fast as bigger items, basically. Also, due to the fact that I don't have much of winter stock, I will have to run my summer stock in winter, which is not ideal, but I have to work with what I've got. Hopefully my wife will start to photograph some items and she will provide me with some winter stock as well. I will keep all my listings for a full 30-day cycle before I end and sell similar them. I can't afford anything else due to the shop structure and free listing allocation that we have in UK. I can't afford to have listings for like 3 days and put them down and release them and then sell similar them back again. I just can't do it. After talking to my wife, we are going to try daily dispatch starting around 15th of September. So there will be no changes to 1-day dispatch for the weekends anymore. I'm gonna have 1-day dispatch all the time, or even maybe same-day dispatch with a cutoff point at like 6 a.m. or something like that. I will not be swapping between different payments methods like I do now. So I've got a payment method and the eBay payment and then eBay payment plus cash on collection, and I'm swapping to give the listings a boost to force algorithm to recalculate them. I will not be doing that because eBay eliminates cash on collection in UK, so I won't be able to do so. Most likely I will keep swapping the return length from 30 days to 60 days, from 60 days to 30 days, and so on. But I will have to have a look at this first. I will have to look how the September pans out and make a decision about this one in October. Also on Mondays, there will be a markdown sale on 200 items that will run until the end of Wednesday. So from Monday morning to Wednesday evening. These will be predominantly items that I have in my shop for at least 90 days. So I want to get rid of them, basically. On Tuesdays, there will be always a new coupon going up for 10% discount that will last for 1 week. Every morning around 8 o'clock, and then every afternoon, 4-ish, half 4-ish, around 4:30, I will send out offers to watchers. I may do a third batch in the evening, like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I didn't make my mind on this one yet. Also, I will send invitation to follow my eBay shop to all those people who will leave me positive feedback. This will be done on Monday morning to counteract those slow day Mondays that I tend to have. I will try to basically give my shop something that algorithm will like. So when somebody starts to follow me, I strongly believe algorithm likes that. For the time being, I will not use social media for promoting. Again, I may reconsider that later, but I don't know yet. I've done it before, it didn't bring me anything. I'm not good in social media. I'm really bad in social media, so I don't really know how to use them properly. All those hashtags and stuff like that, I just don't know how to do it the way to give me some results. Also, I haven't restarted my Google Ads yet. I will do so later in September, paying 1 pence per click for 100 clicks a day. So £1 a day or 31 pounds a month. That's what it's going to cost me. I find Google Ads half decent. Clicks are dirt cheap. I've got highly targeted traffic. I can target my ads only to people who are in UK, only to women. So that's already like highly targeted traffic because I don't want anybody from abroad. I don't want men because I sell ladies clothing. So yeah, I'm eliminating a lot of people who are not really interested right off the bat only by doing so. I can also choose people who are interested in buying online, people who bought online before, and other options as well. Yeah, so this is highly targeted traffic, and getting 100 clicks for 1 pence every day is that easy. I've got days when it's done by like 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's done. All the 100 clicks have been reached. Yeah, and on top of everything else, I get quite a decent number of followers out of that. Because if my ad says plus size ladies clothing and that lady is actually plus size, she clicks in that ad, she goes to my shop, she sees all those items, she says, okay, let's have a look. She browses, she finds nothing, but she says, this guy has a lot of items here, so probably he adds a lot of items on a regular basis. So let's follow this shop. Yeah, and I get one follower every other day, at least out of that, at least. So yeah, and I'm ready to pay like 3, 4, 5 pounds per follower because I know I'm going to squeeze the money out of those followers fairly easily, because I can send them newsletter that I've got markdown sale or something like that, and they will see my items because eBay algorithm pushes your items to your followers, because it knows that when it pushes your items to your followers, there is a greater chance to get a sale because they follow you for a reason. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to do that for sure. At this point, I'm struggling with money, so I don't want to have that extra 30 quid payment every single month. So for now, I'm going to skip it. But probably in October or maybe later in September, I'm going to restart it. The next thing is input lockers. I will add that input lockers as another delivery option. Hopefully it will add some extra sales from people who actually prefer this kind of method of the delivery. If it will add 5, 10, 15 items sold extra in a year, then great, because it's only a few clicks to do so. So, ending and selling similar. After 90 days, I will end and, well, after every 30 days, I will end and sell similar. But after 90 days, I will end and sell similar as normal, as I would. I'm not going to revise this item as I used to do. I will put it back live and I will revise it when it's live. So some time ago, one of the eBay reps has told me that I can't go wrong with revising my items when they actually are live. And I could do it as often as every 10 to 12 days. Now, doing it every 10 to 12 days is, is just too much hassle. And we all know that those reps sometimes talk in utter bollocks. But I had a viewer contacting me some time ago saying that it works for him. So I've started to do it about 3 weeks before I have closed my shops at the beginning of August, and it gave me some positive results. Listings that I have revised when they were live. They were picking up views. They had significant amount of watchers on them, and about half a dozen of them has actually sold, yeah, giving me that extra sale and giving me the opportunity to get rid of an item that I had for at least 90 days. Yeah, so I will carry on doing that, maybe not in September, as I have entire second shop to transfer to the main shop, and I will have to prioritize this. So I will see how it goes. If I will have time, I will revise 20 listings a day after they reach that 10 to 15 day mark. And this should give me 20 listings every day with a decent kick in search results and an opportunity to get rid of that older item. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is promoted listings. I'm not a great fan of them, but I'm trying to look on them like they were a tool. I don't want to rely on them. I don't want to have half of my sales coming from promoted listings. I don't want promoted listings to cannibalize my organic sales. And if item sells as a promoted listing, then I want it to be extra on top of what I already have, on top of my organic sales. I want to avoid the situation where yes, I get promoted sales, but I'm losing my organic sales. I'm basically swapping organic to promoted, which gives me nothing except extra cost. I don't want to have 100 promoted sales when I've lost 80 organic sales because of that. I want to avoid this situation. So this is what I'm going to do. When item has been ended and sold similar, and it goes live, and it's live for 5 days to give it a chance to sell organically. So I will go there to my active listings, and I will add to my promoted listings everything that is on eBay for 5 days and has 0 views. Yeah, if it has 0 views, then probably nobody has seen it. Well, 100% nobody has seen it because there is no views. So I didn't have a single chance to sell this item. So in this case, I don't mind to pay extra, that promoted fee, to get this item sold, or even to get this item, to give this item a chance to be sold. Because without views, I have no chance. If those promoted listings can give me some views, I get a chance to get it sold. Yeah? Then after 15 days, I will go there again, and I will add to my promoted listings everything that has less than 10 views. Why 10? Because when I go to my traffic tab, scroll down, sold items, I can see that my items sell. Most of my sold items has sold before they have reached 10 views. So if I can't get 10 views organically, I will try to add some views, some more views via promoted listings to get those 10 views on the item. When I've got those 10 views on the item, I've got a great chance to sell it. Yeah? And then after 25 days, I will go and add everything else to the promoted listings, just to give it that final push before I have to end and sell similar this item. Again, I don't mind to pay extra to get a sale on this kind of item that is reaching that 30-day cycle, end of that 30-day cycle. Because I'm pushing that item out, I get a sale, and I'm saving myself that free listing allocation for the next month. Yeah, especially now when I have to pay an insertion fee on some of my listings. So insertion fee is 6 pence, so I don't mind to pay 20 pence or 25 pence in promoted listings fees to get rid of that item, so I don't have to pay that 6 pence again, because I may need to pay that 6 pence again and 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 again. And if I have to pay that 6 pence for 5 months, that's 30 pence, so more than that promoted listing fee. Yeah, so that's the reason behind all that promoted listing strategy. Yeah, yeah, I think that would be it, guys. Like I've said in the previous video, the ultimate goal is to reach 400 sales a month, which with 350 being an okay outcome. Is it possible? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so, but I certainly hope so. Yeah. But I have to take into consideration the fact that I'm going to litter my shop with small sizes from the second shop, and I will have to run my summer stock during winter, which again, like I've said, it's not ideal. But I'm a moderate optimist. Yeah, moderate optimist. I'm trying to be positive about it. Time will tell, or as we say in Poland, we will live, we will see. If I won't try it, then I will never know if it's a good idea or bad idea. If things are not going according to your plans, then you have to do something. Yeah. Even if it's just a blind shot, yeah, even if it's just a blind shot, you never know what the outcome is going to be. Because if you won't do anything, nothing will ever change. And things will carry on not going according to the plan. The worst outcome I can get in this situation is less sales that I previously had when I was running both shops, which means that I will have to go back to 2 shops. So it's going to be extra work, nothing else. But I am ready to take that risk and check if this will give me a positive result. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget that like button on your way out. Also, if you wish to support the channel further, please consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. God bless you all, and bye-bye.